Hello. So today we're gonna see what happens when we run MarkO for the first time. So after you install MarkO, you are gonna see an icon on your desktop, and when you click on that icon and you run it, because it's the first time, it's gonna ask you for what password you want for your administrator account. Try to keep this password safe, because if you lost this password, you're gonna lost basically everything. You are gonna be locked out. So just not gonna type anything right now, just to make it easier here. And just click OK on that window. Okay, so this is just a setup for the database backup. So MarkO uses a database to keep all the invoices and all your sales, and that file you want to back it up and keep it with you. So it has basically different paths to save it. You can save it on your local computer, which is basically this pad in here, and you set it up as you want, whatever you want. Also, you can back it up on one of those thumb drives, like a flash drive. I will also tell you to maybe save it here once in a while, because if someone breaks into your frame shop, the first thing they're gonna take is the computer, so you don't wanna do everything again. So keep that in a flash drive with you, in a in another place, and if something happens to the computer, you can always restore your database with that file. And as well, you can save it on the internet on a FTP server. Just enter your credentials in here, and the last option here is just to automatically back up the file every time you run macro. When you run MarkO, then if this guy is checked, he will automatically do a backup in any of these three. If it's not checked, then he won't do it. So basically that's what this installation is. You can do that when it's run. MarkO is running. You can also select that window. The next that you're gonna see here is this wizard here, and what this wizard is for is just to gather information here for your invoices. Basically, this information here is when the invoice gets printed out, you want to have your business name and your address and phone number, and as well as your website and an email address, and this SMTP server is used to send orders. When the orders are ready for pickup, there is a button that you can press, and you can send, if the customer has an email, it will send an email to the customer saying your order is ready for pickup, and this is the reply email from that email that we sent. And this padding here is important, because this is actually the file with the logo of your business that is going to be on your invoice. So I will recommend you to use a GIF type of file. So you can select it by going here, and it will go into your computer, and just with that path, as long as that file is in your computer, then the invoice are going to be printed out with that logo of your friendship business. Here is just the tax information. This string here is the one that it gets printed out on the invoice, and this guy here is the guy that it gets beside the tax, basically is the tax name, and this is the percent for what percentage you want for the taxes. And if you don't use, like it has two taxes, but if you don't use one tax, you can just leave it blank. If you use a second type of taxes, you can just fill these fields. And this is just like a serial port for the point of sale terminal, but you won't use that, I think, because MarkO is mainly for picture framers to build frames, and the point of sales is more for retail sales. But if you have a point of sale terminal, you can set it up with this screen. And don't worry about this wizard, you can also run it again once MarkO is running. You can still run it, but since this is the first installation, they just want to know what's going on with your installation. And basically that's it, and you're ready to go with MarkO. Okay, thanks.